What's going on, y'all? Today I'm going to do an all signs reading. I want to know what's coming your way. So let's go ahead and hop right in. We'll do some angel messages, a little bit of Korean love. We'll try to tap into everything, but we're running through these just because I haven't done an all signs in a while. So I will have the timestamps in the description box or in the comment section. It'll be in one or the other, okay? I am available for personal readings. That will be in the description box. And go ahead and subscribe to the channel and like this reading if it resonates. Those of you who catch anything that I miss, drop it in the comment section below, okay? All right, y'all. Thank you for coming to the channel. Let's go ahead and get started because I know this is going to be a little bit long. So, Aries, we're going to go ahead and start you right now. Okay, Aries. So you have like a new beginning coming. This has something to do with you, like an opportunity that you've been looking for. This has a lot to do with your independence here. I see a lot of like big energy, love coming your way, money coming your way, but I feel like this comes after some sort of an ending here. And this is going to feel like a big game changer. Definitely in relationships, okay? I was trying to get like a business or something kind of message for you, but this feels more like relationship energy. I also feel like there may be like an office romance or something that happens in the workplace that leads into something bigger. Just make sure that you are exercising caution when you're doing this. I feel like you shouldn't mix business with pleasure, but because there's a caution for making sure you stay independent and not ruffle feathers or start anything new that can jeopardize something you're trying to build in work. Okay, and then this is something you've already decided on. So because you were being asked to like clearly decide what it is that you want, but I feel like when it comes to this decision in work or something, I feel like your decision has already been made. Just make sure that in this new beginning because this feels like I'm kind of like single, not really looking for nothing serious. Like I don't really want a relationship right now, but we can have fun. But this has to do with the workplace. So you may be mixing love with pleasure or work with, pleasure and stuff like that right now. So just be mindful of that. We have the Chariot, the 10 of Cups, and the 6 of Pentacles. So definitely moving in your boss energy right now. I feel like you got a lot of good things that are coming your way. And I feel like it's because of some good that you've done in the recent past. This could have to do with like family or in love. You could have just been really fair towards somebody, and I feel like it's coming your way, like you're getting it in return. Or if someone has done you wrong, because there is an ending here, I feel like you're getting a lot of good energy coming your way. And I feel like this is because you have made decisions to cut ties on a relationship or specific people that could, like family members or someone you have a family with. You could have 2 children with this person, a boy and a girl. There's something about that here, and I feel like you are breaking away from this and you're like going onto this new experience. You have somebody that's about to come in and lock in with you, and you guys could build something together, which is this new beginning in work or business. You could be building something together, but this is going to be like equal reciprocity. So that looks really good for you, Aries. All right, let's go ahead and hop into Taurus. I'm just writing my timestamp so that I know when to start. All right, Taurus. Let's see for my Taurus. Taurus, we have starting over here, 101. Dang, I had this energy. Whose reading was that? Pisces or Libra? One of those. You could be dealing with Pisces or Libra. I just did those readings like yesterday or the day before yesterday, so definitely check that out because it may resonate with you. Taurus. I feel like there's something here. Man, you're really smart. That's what I heard. You're really smart. There's something about you needing some sort of spiritual development. Like you could be really focused on your spirituality right now. And I feel like this is coming from some sort of failure that may have taken place in the past or just differences of opinion. Like someone made you see something different or made you start to think differently. And I feel like this is making a huge change in your life. I feel like, and there's no way to really get around this here. It's like a dynamic changes in your relationships or in your career, but I feel like this is helping you move in the right direction and it's like getting you out of an unstuck place. Like you could have just been really like blah, or you could have just been dealing with the same kind of people and they could have bored you or something, but I feel like you're getting down to the like depths of yourself. You're starting to understand like in a deeper way, and I feel like this is what's bringing in more joy. We have healing family issues. You see what I'm saying? This is about you spiritually growing. I feel like there's someone that's really forcing you to kind of go within, kind of, it's like what you didn't receive as a child or what you didn't receive growing up. It's like somebody is giving this to you. They're helping you learn some really long needed lessons, but this is blessing you with a fresh start. And it's due to like new perspective. It's like the little things, it's something about that. Like the little things that someone is helping you go through right now is creating major changes in the future, but this is about starting fresh and you're taking the steps in the right direction. It just may feel difficult because it's new. This is something that you didn't put much effort in, and this has to do with growth based on past experiences. Maybe you didn't think too deep about them, or maybe you weren't like putting a lot of effort into what was needed to grow. Now you are, and it's healing things. And I feel like it's going to also heal things within your family life here. We have the Nine of Swords, the Chariot, and the King of Wands. I feel like you could have been just really in your head for a long time. This feels like depression too. Like maybe something kept you feeling really stuck. I feel like you're finally coming out of that. But Spirit was wanting you to take the lead. They needed you to fight for yourself. They didn't want you to kind of just sit in this stuck place. You could have been praying for some assistance from your divine guides, and they're coming in to help fight this battle. And the thing is that when you think you're fighting it alone, Taurus, it tends to feel like the weight is on you. But when you call on assistance from your ancestors and your guides, it only takes but one person to come and defeat the flock when you got the divine light working with you. So it's like as long as you're doing the right things and you're staying steadfast in growing and making sure that you are being the best version of yourself, Spirit comes in and helps you along the way. It's all about you making the changes and taking lead on your own life. And this could have been really difficult for you. You could have felt like it took a lot of courage for you to get to this place, but you have a really beautiful future that's coming your way because you are in a position of taking your power back and gaining control over your life again. With the Chariot energy, you're definitely moving forward. You're fighting through a lot of stuff, but you are coming out on top. The Chariot continues to move forward, and this is you understanding life will go on, life must go on. I can't get stuck in my past. I have to see things through, or I have to give it the best that I have so that I can get the future that I want. I can win the way that I want. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's exactly what's coming in for you. You have a lot of stability that's coming from this, and it's because you're getting grounded within yourself and you have your guides working with you to see this through. Okay, so that's wonderful. That is for you, Taurus. I was gonna say terrorists. That's wild. Oh my God. That's for you, Taurus. Moving on to Gemini. What the hell was that? That's funny as hell. Okay. Gemini, we have limitless potential. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. That's how I'm seeing it. Like they're showing me a whole bunch of zeros. So there's something that it's like you got to start fresh with. Hold on, y'all. There's something that you have to start fresh with, because when you start fresh on this, it's like this time it's gonna go the distance. Like you're gonna actually make it to the finish line. You're gonna get the victory that you want. But it's something about changing your way of thinking or changing your approach to the situation here. I feel like maybe you got a little complacent, or you're letting someone get complacent in your life, and that time is done. Like that can't happen no more. I feel like this doesn't have anything to do with you having to do much. It's more like you just deciding mentally, like, I'm not dealing with this no more. And I also don't really know what's coming, and that's uncomfortable. But you know what? I'm just gonna let people figure out what position they want to play in my life. I'm not gonna keep bringing it to their attention. Ooh, Gemini. You're not letting anyone play around with you no more. It's like you're remaining calm and you're letting people decide just how involved they want to be in your life or how distant they want to be. Like you are becoming indifferent. And I feel like this is helping you. This is helping you get to the next level. I also feel like there's something to do with work where it's like you are getting inspired to move. It's like in a different way. I don't know if it's that you just change how you approach your work situation or your career, and people are starting to appreciate that. I feel like you're getting recognized for this as well. You are like becoming your own inspiration, and people are looking at you this way too. You also are healing some stuff within your family. I feel like I mean, you may resonate with the Taurus, I don't know, but there's something, or I just feel like things are you guys are becoming a little bit closer, or it's like your family. It's like when you start to let people do their own thing and you're not looking for it, they start to come your way and you're like, okay, so they do care. You're testing people right now. It's like you're testing to see just how much people care. Care to be in your life, care to want to be around you, care to know what you're up to. I feel like you're testing your family, your friendships. It's like you're testing the people around you to see who really cares and who doesn't. Who's going to pick up on stuff and who won't. But this is coming from a place of you feeling tired. Like, you could just be feeling like, damn, like I have to change the dynamic of my family or my relationships because I don't like living in this place. But this doesn't feel easy. There's something about this that feels like very uneasy. But you're remaining calm in this anyway. It's like you know what you have coming for you, or you know what you offer to people, so you know. It's like you understand karma, right? Like, I know what I put out, so I know what I'm going to get back. And if it's from you, great. But if it's not, like, someone else will come along that'll be able to provide that for me. And because you're understanding that, and I don't want to say it's like cockiness, but it kind of is in a good way. Because it's like you get to stay calm in the midst of all the crazy, and you're letting people figure their own shit out. We have the Page of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles here. Yeah, you see equal give and take at the bottom of the deck. You're letting people like draw their own straws. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoever got that means you ain't doing enough. Bye. It's like that. But you're healing. You see, it's like Gemini, I kind of feel like you are telling yourself like you're all right by yourself, but you really, you got some wounds here that you're not really expressing to people. And I feel like something's going to happen where this is all going to come out, and that's going to start the process of healing. And this feels like a conversation takes place. Like, you know what, you really messed up with me. You know, you really did me dirty here. Or, you know, I feel like you didn't show up for me when I needed you. It's something like that. Like, you feel distant from people. You feel like you got a lot that you hold on to your chest. And this has to do with like people you keep at a distance, or people that live at a distance. It's like you move away from everybody, and then once you get the it's like you're looking for something specific. You're looking for people to miss you, or you want people to gravitate towards you. And when you're not getting that, you'll tell yourself like, oh, I'm good by myself. But there's something deep inside that values a sense of family and friendship, but you want it a specific way. And if you're not getting it in that way, you feel like, well, I got to go out and get it somewhere else. But that's the part that you're still struggling with, is the going out and getting it. And I feel like that part is coming. That's something that's being healed, because 444 is standing out here. So you're being inspired to seek a new community, seek a new sense of family if you feel like you're not happy with your current one or your current friendships. It's like you're seeking out that in other people, in a sense, because they're coming your way. They're not too far away, but it's like you just don't want to do all the work by yourself anymore. And I don't think that that's happening. Like, it's like you can sniff when someone's playing you, and because you're in that place, like, nobody's going to be able to do that with you anymore. So that's good. You got give and take multiple times. So you're expecting people to give to you the way that you're giving to them. And if they're not, then you're just accepting what is, and you're keeping it pushing, baby. So Gemini, that is your reading. Let's move on to Cancer. All right, Cancer. Let's see what's going on with y'all. Oh. So we have alignment. Okay, so this has to do with your choices. There's something that you are deciding for yourself, and this is going to get you right where you want to go. I feel like you're deciding to open yourself up too. Hold on, y'all. Things are going to start to balance out in your life. I feel like maybe for a while you've been kind of juggling a lot. That's starting to change. You're starting to get help. You're starting to get people that are working better with you. Like your relationships are starting to get in a better place. And I feel like this has to do with the sense of compromise. There's something that you're doing, like you're trusting the universe more. So you're starting to compromise, and in order to allow people to show you who they really are or show you what their intentions are. And this is what's helping you to move forward. It's like this helps you discover exactly why these people are around or why you were supposed to be in their life. You're learning a lot about your life purpose right now. That's what this feels like here. Yeah, you see, cultivation, like the people you're working with. So this has something to do with like your connections, your this could be in work or in relationship, but this just feels like a growing phase for you. And this is breaking you out of feeling like you could have just been like really chaotic. And this could have been going on for a while. For some of you, like 2 months, 2 years. But this just feels like you've been all over the place and you're finally starting to get like your feet on the ground and feel like, okay, now I'm feeling more aligned. Now I'm feeling like this was like a really difficult journey. You could have went through a spiritual awakening or another one. And I feel like now the seeds that you're planting, it's like you're going to start to see everything flourish after the hard work you put in for the past 2 months or 2 years, okay? Yeah, and this could be in relationship as well. There's something about this connection that's very deeply spiritual. And I feel like they're coming around and teaching you hella lessons. You have a teacher that you're dealing with, or you are the teacher for them. But there's something about this connection that's like you've known this person before. You've been brought together multiple times. And I feel like it takes the right time for these things to come together. And it's like they're being put in your life at the right time because you guys have a divine purpose. This is the opportunity that you have to build something fantastic. We have the Queen of Swords here. This is about you making sure you're moving with the right energy and the right intentions. And it's like build from a place of logic. Yes, your heart can be in it, but you can't make all your decisions from a heart space. You saw how that flipped out? It's the Tower and the Eight of Pentacles with the High Priestess. So it's like, make sure that it's like you already know the things that are what's the word? Like as things are coming up, a part of you is kind of already knowing that they're coming. You've already been prepared for some of the difficulties, or you're just not, it's like you're not used to it. Or how can I say, like you're used to all the shock value, like the shock value doesn't really hit you the same anymore. This feels like you being desensitized. You've been desensitized in love or desensitized in communing, working with people. There's a part of you that feels like you keep everyone at a distance because you know that they're going to eventually hurt you, or you feel like everyone has kind of hardened you in some way. And I feel like Spirit is bringing somebody around to change that, to get you back on this path of not needing to close your heart off or keep it at bay, because you've already learned these lessons. The lessons taught you not to just be so freely giving to everybody, but to keep your heart open to everyone here. High Priestess and the Three of Pentacles. And the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups. So yeah, this is about how you work with people. I also feel like you're being really spiritually led right now. So you have a lot that's going on where you're working with people on a spiritual tip. And I feel like someone is providing like a safety net or a sense of safety for you to do this spiritual work also. So you got a lot that's coming in for you, Cancer. And I feel like a lot of it has to do with like you building a family, or like building a sense of stability and people coming together to work well together. And this has to do with like people understanding just how intelligent you are, how great of a communicator you are, or like they're coming to you for advice. Queen of Swords is like a really good, like somebody who has a lot of wisdom. So this could be in a lot of spiritual work here. People seeking your advice out spiritually. And you're getting a lot of downloads as well. So you have a lot of shifts that are coming your way in like work and family, and it has to do with how you work with people and your connections to spirit, how you're aligned within your family dynamic, your friendships, and in work. So expect a lot of changes that are coming in, and it's because of some sort of choices that you're making to better align yourself. Spirit is definitely leading the charge for you, Cancer. So we'll leave that there. So that is for you, Cancer. And let's move on to Leo. Okay, Leo. What's going on for my Leos, Holy Spirit? All right. Whew. I feel like we're running through. Okay, so we have 0606. But you saw how that came up in the reverse. All right. So Leo, I don't know if you're questioning a commitment or trying to decide if you want to be in a relationship with somebody here, but I feel like you're being honest with yourself on what you want to commit yourself to. This is about being truthful. What do I really want, and what do I really know I can commit myself to realistically, so that I'm not setting myself up to fail, or so I don't let anybody else down. You're trying to create like a peaceful life, which means not putting too much work or effort, or not even, I don't want to say effort, it's like not overextending yourself. That's what it is. This is about like not wanting to worry so much and being open to like opportunities that are going to better assist you. We have wealth here. I feel like this is what aligns you with money. Like for some of you guys, you know money's coming your way, and spirit is leading that towards you. And I feel like this is coming in because you're starting to free yourself up spiritually and like not taking on too much responsibility, knowing that it's overwhelming you. This is about working smarter and not harder. And telling people like, yo, I really can, when you can. I feel like you're focusing on your long-term career goals, and it's going to be coming in for you. I feel like it's just about you making decisions to commit to the things you know. It's like commit to the things you know you actually want to be a part of, versus just saying it just for the sake of some sort of security. Like, do you really want to be here, or are you just lying to yourself about it? It's something like that. And I feel like in love, there's something to do with the relationship where it's very playful and you like that it's lighthearted, but you're not sure if someone takes you serious or if you're willing to take them serious. But you just like how fun it is in the moment. And that's something you feel like you want to continue to invest in. You're starting to learn that once you jump into a commitment and it loses that spark, you start to get bored. And that's where you start to worry about what's next. And Spirit is saying where the wealth is when you're honest and open about what you want. And if the flirty, lighthearted energy is all that you can offer, then have fun in that energy, but be honest about it. 3 of Wands, you see, like seeking out the future. The 10 of Cups and the 10 of Wands. You're closing out cycles where you're burdened by responsibility, and this is what's bringing you joy and making you a much more pleasant person to be around. I feel like your future, there's a lot of joy and happiness in a family situation in your near future, and I feel like your burdens are getting ready to get lifted. You're going to become a lot more financially stable. I just feel like there's a lot of changes that had to happen, and you probably went through a cycle of karma where everything was really heavy. That is finally getting cleared up. You're clearing out some like outdated beliefs, and you're clearing out some old karmic debt, and that's what's bringing in a lot of financial stability for yourself. But be careful not to overshare your financial gains, but also don't cheap out. There's something about not cheaping out. So it's like don't be greedy or selfish in the process. Make sure that you are taking care of the people that you need to take care of, because if not, I feel like there's a burden that'll come to you. So just be mindful of that. I don't know why I'm getting it that way, because the King of Pentacles, I never look at the King of Pentacles as somebody that's greedy, but for some reason that was the first thing I saw when I looked at the King of Pentacles, is someone that's self-righteous, like making sure that they have all they need and like everybody else got to figure it out. So I feel like maybe you're just being a little selfish right now because it's been a while since you've been in this place and you don't want to lose it. So you're just focused on how you can keep those comforts. But I feel like if you keep that mindset where you're never going to get it again, or when you get it, you want to keep it all so you don't ever lose it again, that's the quickest way to lose it. So Spirit is like, just make sure you're being open to receive and know that whatever gets put out will always come right back, okay? So Leo, that is your reading, love. Let's go ahead and move on to my Virgos. And I know I'm going really fast, y'all, but I am trying to get through all the readings before my battery dies. Okay, Virgo. Let's see what's going on with my Virgos. Virgo. All right, so we have Compassion 2020. I was just like, I'm hearing it's a Justin Timberlake song, but I can't get it out of my head. I mean, I can't get the words out. Or is that like the name of one of his albums or something? Y'all will have to tell me in the comment sections, but that's what I'm hearing, that's what I'm seeing. It's the album where he's like black and white, just so it helps you out. But anyways, there's something about that. Okay, Virgo. I feel like you are... somebody is either going through recovery or recovering from addiction, or it's like recovering from letting somebody down. I feel like you have so many talents and a part of you forgot just who you are and how talented you are, and you're starting to like get that back. Like it's a sense of renewal that's happening here. Dang. I feel like you're supposed to be seen, Virgo, and you're not doing it in the right way. And I feel like it's been hurting your pockets, but there's something that's shifting, and you may end up getting a lot more clout or a lot more, like you're being seen, a lot more following or something like that. And this is actually going to help you. It's like you're going to have to adapt to a new life, taking steps, and good luck. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like there's something about you. Maybe you could have been really like all about yourself for a while, and then someone could have hurt you, or somebody could have did you dirty, or you feel like somebody could have did you dirty, and because you're out of that situation, it's like you're giving mercy to this person, or someone's giving you that, and it's like reminding you how important it is to be compassionate, how important it is to be forgiving. I feel like you're taking steps in the right direction, Virgo. Like there's something about your life that is changing, and it's exactly what you needed. Separation in the reverse, but I have children that came out too, so I'll take it. Yeah, spiritually, this feels like you... If there's somebody that you've had children with that you are in separation with, I feel like you don't want it. Or somebody doesn't want this separation, but it was necessary. And I feel like it was the only way that you were going to figure out how to take care of things for yourself, or for them to take care of things for themselves. But this has to do with somebody staying around too long for the sake of kids, or someone not wanting to grow up. And there's something about a separation that makes that possible. Oh my God, this is going to... It's going to mess up my reading, I think.